At the NEP Conclave cum Workshop on Competency-Based Education, Mr. Siddharth Jain, Global Futurist Educationist, spoke to the Education Times and shared with us his thoughts on hybrid education and how competency-based education correlates with the national education policy. Let's hear his thoughts.
Hello everyone, I have Mr. Siddharth Jain, Global Futurist Educationist. So sir, first of all, thank you so much for taking the time to come and speak to the Education Time. It is my utmost pleasure to host you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay sir, what is your take on the hybrid education?
Okay, so first of all, thank you for inviting me over. When I talk about hybrid education, in fact, this is definitely talk of the industry at this point of time. Talking about the education ecosystem per se, hybrid education should have probably come into utilization much earlier, but somehow the pandemic has played its role, and now most of the people are going from normal education to online and now to hybrid. So hybrid education is certainly very good. A lot of students, we have seen that when they are having their education through hybrid mode, they are able to focus more, they are able to understand more, and also they are able to revise themselves a little more. So overall, it's a positive thing, and it is there to stay in the industry for sure.
Definitely sir, with the pandemic not seeming to get over, it is definitely here to stay. So sir, like you know, the theme of today's workshop is competency-based education. How do you think it correlates with the new education policy of 2020?
Well, competency-based education is actually very, very important. Somewhere down the line, if we see the global education standards, so we have seen that the students in different parts of the world, they are being assessed on the basis of their competency, also their inherent interest, their skills and things like that. So the policy that we were having so far, it has been giving this a miss, and the new education policy recently being introduced has actually put in a lot of weightage on competency-based education, which certainly looks like a very promising step. The only challenge is that how do we really implement it? When we are talking about the education institutions or the schools to be able to implement it well, so that is going to be the main challenge. So far, the results that we have seen in the industry, talking about the implementation, some credit again to the pandemic, but the schools are able to adopt very fast. Though we have a target of 2030 for this new education policy to be implemented fully, which will certainly take that much of time if you look at all the components.
Yes.
But the CBE component is something which can really happen, and it can be a game changer. So I certainly look at it in a very positive way.
Thank you so much. On such a positive note,